The big one. You were like, dang, he's getting drunk.
Put it right there.
All right, episode 8. Oops. All right, we're going to restart that. It's 9. Episode 9 of the Uninformed and Unfiltered podcast. We are here with our buddy Justin Adams.
Yeah.
From St. Jen.
St. Jen.
Why'd you say it like you didn't know? Like you weren't, like you said it like you weren't quite sure.
Born and raised in St. Jen.
From St. Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to do a brief, just an introduction?
Yeah, so I'm Justin. I think I met you guys, probably end of 2019, somewhere around then. So we've known each other for quite a while now. I opened up Shiny Cardboard on YouTube, Pokemon cards. But yeah.
That was, we actually didn't know about that. How did we even find out that you did that? It was like when we went camping, I think.
Yeah, I think we were drinking and it just slipped out.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing a little bit. Well, at least it was at first. I don't know why. But
I think it's dope.
I don't think it's embarrassing because like Logan Paul and all them do Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean it's
just a 27-year-old man just opening up cardboard.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money.
It's so yeah.
That's basically it. But yeah, I don't know why, but I felt like it was kind of embarrassing at first, but yeah, I'm over all that shit. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I think people just, I think it's in your head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
You know, I don't think people really.
It's an ego thing. We think everybody cares about us, but they don't.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a crap what you're doing.
Yeah.
Unless you're being super successful, and then they want to judge.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they have no business judging.
Yeah.
Then they're just paying your bills for you because they're hating on you, but watching all your shit.
That's right. I said that, and I think the second episode, I was like, we need more haters because your haters will watch your shit more than the fans.
Yeah. Spread the word.
They'll watch.
Yeah, but if your haters are bigger than you, then you're getting all that content too because, you know, they're hating on you, spending time hating on you, and you're just so people look you up because of that. So.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I used to be embarrassed. Like I'd go into Walmart like to buy the shit, and I'd just be like, "Just don't look at me, don't mind me. I'm just in here. I'd grab some stuff and like hide it. I seriously would do that. Like I would like hide it and like walk up to like the self checkout and hurry up and get the hell out of there.
That's what I do with condoms.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
You're like walking with like you get like two like the hand towels just to hide them in between. You just leave the hand towels at the counter.
Right.
Don't buy them.
Right.
Dang. That's funny.
Yeah.
What got you into doing that?
It was weird because like I guess COVID happened and I was living in Perryville, Logan at the time, and it was just we were stuck at home for like 3 months. We were off work and watching YouTube videos a bunch, but for some reason this like the biggest guy that does it on YouTube's name's Leonhardt. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but one of his videos popped up and I clicked on it and I was like, damn, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I used to open them as a kid and I was like, that it just kind of brought back that nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
And so then I started buying them, and then I didn't start like YouTube until like last year, the end of last year. So I've been kind of buying them off and on, and I was trying to I was wanting to start making money on it. Like I was wanting to make it as like an investment. But then, like, I started opening shit and enjoying it, and I was like, "It's actually kind of cool." And you pull like something cool, and you're like, "Damn, it's a good feeling." So it's kind of weird, but.
So you were doing it before you started recording it? You were like doing it, and you're like, I could record this and post it on YouTube.
Yeah, I really wish I would have started recording back then, because that's when it kind of like really popped off. Like I feel like if I would have started back then, I would have a lot. My YouTube channel would be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like. Middle of 2020 or whenever COVID was, beginning of 2020, started doing it. And I remember that Thanksgiving or at Friendsgiving that year, we were all over there at Helen's or whatever, and I was like,
was I there?
Yeah, pretty sure. And I was like saying I bought something for like $200, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, you're fucking stupid." I was like, yeah, "Well, I got it." So I was like, "It's gonna be worth $400 in the next year," and it did. It was.
Yeah,
it was.
So that's the thing, like. You pay like this price for the box sets, and then you could pull something out of there that's worth double or even more.
And that's a huge risk. But a lot of people just buy it and keep it sealed and keep it because they only release it one time. A lot of this stuff. So if you keep it, you keep it sealed in 2 years, people are going to be like, damn, I want to open that, and they'll pay more for it. So,
what's the most expensive card you've pulled out of there?
It's probably here recently, actually. Pulled like I think like a raw card is selling for like right now like $425.
Jeez.
But if you grade it and it gets like a PSA 10, which these are like fresh out of the pack, which has a good chance of getting a PSA 10, they sell for like $800 to $1,000 somewhere in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So wait, so how much do you pay to get? How much did you pay for the box or whatever that was in?
So these are like comes from like the new modern sets that you could buy at Walmart now for like $4 a pack. So.
Oh wow!
But
so
it's an extremely hard card to pull. Like there's people like on YouTube that open up like 4,000 packs and not pull one.
Wow.
Like, it's like, what is
it?
Yeah, I mean,
so you got
$16,000 worth of Pokemon packs and not pull a single one.
So when you get one like that, what do you put it in like a protective case or something?
Yeah.
Like immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I saw that in your I saw that in your video. I was just watching them while I was driving, and for one, like, just your excitement whenever you open one it's so cool to see that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
It's like hitting a lottery.
Yeah. It really is, because like I said, like you can open up so many packs. It's so random. Like people, there's like they call them hit rates. Like you think there's like one of those good cards in every 1,000 packs or whatever it is, but you can go to Walmart and buy one pack and open it and pull it. You know? It's like. That's what's kind of enjoyable about it and addicting about it.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember which one it was that you pulled out of there, but you're like,
we
gotta put that in the sleeve right away. Like,
it was,
I gotta
it was probably that one. Honestly, it was like green and had like it's Umbreon VMAX is what it is.
Is it a black thing?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I pulled 2 of them here recently. I was like, holy
that's crazy. What do you do with all the? Do you have like a binder with sleeves, or do you have like?
Right now, I'm kind of all over the place because I open so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like all the cards that are pretty much worthless. Like come in a pack, you get the one good card, and the rest are just
throwaways,
pennies on the dollar. You know.
Yeah.
Do you keep them or do you throw them?
I got them. I keep them. Right now, I got boxes. I probably have. I don't even know. Probably 15,000 of those just. Penny cards, and then but there's people that like buy the like lots of, they call it bulk, and you can sell it for like a penny a piece and get like $400 or whatever.
Well, in like 20 years, will it be worth it?
No, I don't think they'll ever. I mean, there's probably a few of them that might be a little better, but nothing that's to get excited about. I don't think. But
man, I was thinking about that. Like whenever that hype was taken off, I was such an idiot when I was a kid. This older kid convinced me to trade him all of my Pokemon cards for all his Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, man.
So that
was a bad move.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards now, and I probably had some good shit in there.
I remember bullying this weird kid that had all like he had a binder just like you're talking about in 3rd grade.
You remember bullying?
Had a binder, and I like took one of his cards. And I like sold it back to him for $10, and it was a good card. I know it was a good card because he was like freaking out about it.
Yeah,
and that was the only time I ever like remember doing that. And then I felt like an asshole.
Who was it?
I'm not saying.
Do you know him still?
Huh?
Do you know him still?
I ain't seen him in a long time, but I know he's out there, and anybody who knows about him will be like, "Wow, you're a jerk for that." I mean, I don't think he had like special abilities or anything, or disabilities. I just think that
his Pokemon card might have. That's why he liked it so much.
Right.
Well, I just think
it was expensive.
I think he was just one of them nerds that was just really into it. No, like I'm talking nerdy.
Yeah.
You know, that was like super obsessed with it. Like they were the ones, you remember the Bakugan things? Yeah. Like the little balls that you roll and they pop up?
Yeah.
Like they were the ones that would sit around the playground playing with that crap instead of playing tag or, you know, something normal.
Right.
You know. And now they probably, but see, he probably has binders of cards like you're talking about.
I did.
Yeah.
And that is more than my net worth, you know?
Right.
I had binders full, and that's what I traded for fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got fucking scammed.
Now, there's some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are pretty expensive, too. I don't know too much about them, but I know there's some that are pretty crazy.
Well, my mom used to buy me like those big box sets of Pokemon cards, and I just tear them up.
Yeah.
That's
why they're worse. So
but I did not know. I didn't.
Like the aluminum tins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when the DS first came out. Like
Yeah.
the DS.
Like, and people used to get into baseball cards too.
Yeah.
And like a guy that I work with, he has a Michael Jordan card, like a junior, like when he was a rookie, like a Michael Jordan rookie card.
Gosh.
And he took it to Chicago to one of them events and got like a case number or whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
Or he's going to take it to Chicago. I haven't talked to him about it since, but he took it to the one up in St. Louis and it got a grade 8. And it was like $250,000 what they offered him for it.
Oh.
And if he gets it a grade 9 or 10, it'll be like $500,000.
Is that?
And he found it in his closet, like right when they were like,
that's nuts.
They were just going through stuff, and he found it in his closet, and it was still in its package, and he was like awesome. Super lucky. And he's like, "Yep, I'm keeping it for my retirement."
Is that something that you sell, or is that something that you just keep forever and hand down?
I don't. I feel
it's
like
only gonna go up, right?
I feel like I would keep it if it was worth that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's like old, you know, like, and he wants to retire, and he's like, well, I could use this for my retirement.
But if he's doing okay, he could pass it down to his kids, and his kids will be set.
Well, that's what I don't know what his situation, you know, everybody's situation is different.
But
$500,000 when you've never had that kind of money to just get a check like that.
Find in your closet, just sitting there.
Yeah.
$500,000, I'd probably cash it in, honestly.
Yeah.
Definitely cash it in, invest it in something else.
Yeah, that'd probably be worth, especially with the hype being so high right now.
Yeah.
Well, and
every card.
And his family, like, they invest in
everything.
Wagyu beef cows, like the Wagyu cows. So, I mean, he'd probably sell it and just buy a bunch of them cows.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then he'd turn, like, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 profit at the end of the year by doing that.
Yeah.
Which I don't know that much about that either. You know,
I didn't even know there was a thing about investing in cows.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can invest in about anything, I guess. But
yeah. Everything's got its market.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I hope the next big thing is Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got some I'm willing to sell.
Yeah.
So how often do you open them? Like, how often do you buy them? Like, what's your upload schedule?
It's kind of, I don't really go by an actual schedule. I kind of just do it whenever I feel like doing it. I usually probably do it like 3 times a week, or try to, but sometimes obviously it doesn't work out. I get busy or go do something during the weekends. Especially during the summer, we're traveling a lot, going on vacation and all that stuff. So it was hard to continue, like, keep it constant. But I try to do like 3 times a week, and those days are just random.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you did it that often.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I was on there 2 weeks ago, and I watched that video of you getting that crazy card. And then I was like, I haven't seen Jay's YouTube in a while. So I went on there and looked. He had like 9 new videos.
Yeah.
Did you
I liked them all.
do you make any like YouTube shorts or anything like that?
I try.
Because
they're not the greatest.
Like
but
that one that you said that you just opened.
Yeah.
That'd be a really cool.
I did
like
make
YouTube
one
short.
Yeah, I did make one out of that one.
Yeah. Did it do well?
It did pretty well.
Yeah.
It did pretty well.
Like, what's the I wonder what the algorithm is on that, because we started, like, Nick posts all the YouTube shorts, and they were only getting like 1-2 views, and then they just randomly started popping off.
We just had
week.
2.
Yeah,
we just had 2
nuts.
stuff off this
It's so
week.
weird.
Yeah. You
And
go
I mean,
to
it's
bed
like
with nothing and wake up and you have like 2,000 views. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, we ain't been there yet, but
No, we had.
we're like at 60 views.
Yeah. But then it'll stop. It'll just stop.
Yeah.
I'll get like 2,000, then it'll just stop. I'm like, God.
We posted
It's weird.
YouTube Shorts for like 3 weeks, like 4 views on all of them, and then just this week I posted like 3, and they all got like at least 80 views. I'm like, that's a lot for us.
Yeah, especially since it just comes out of nowhere. Like they just,
Right.
and then what? I guess like I feel like with the algorithm, you have to post so many videos. Once you get to that and you're doing it consistently, they start throwing them in there, and then to get like, so you might do that to get 100 views, and then you got to post so many more and stay consistent to get to 200 views and reach so many more accounts, and then you might be like several months in and have 100 shorts, and then that's when you start getting like, you know, the 1,000 views or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
that's how I would assume that they do it.
Well, I heard the algorithm kind of wants you to be, or to show that you're consistent, and then it starts promoting your stuff.
Yeah, because you got to get a
Makes
base
sense.
following. Once you get a base following, which we kind of have now, because we have like 250 people on Instagram, or I think it might be more than that.
270, I think.
But we're getting like steady likes on all of our reels and all that. Like Instagram is actually
that's what you want. You want a steady, a good audience, somebody that's always there to click
and then
on
like
it.
our stories and stuff always get watched by new people. Like I go through and I look at who's looking at our stories, and it's always new people. And
That's
then
good too.
like, but I can't wait until our YouTube takes off, because it's like that's where most of our content really is on YouTube. You know,
I'm the same way. Like I have an Instagram and I post shorts on there too, or whatever. What are they called? Reels. Or
yeah.
And some of those have popped off. Like I have a couple that are like 8,000 views and stuff, but it's just I put my link in my bio for my YouTube channel and stuff, trying to get that kind of rotating over to my YouTube channel. But I like you said, I mainly just focus on YouTube.
Yeah.
But every once in a while I'll throw something on Instagram too. But
you should do TikTok too.
Yeah, I've been wanting to start that.
I think it helps because we just want to hit as many people as we can. So we're posting on TikTok, YouTube, everything that we can.
Yeah.
And it's real easy because it's all formatted the same.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about it, like for us, the better people that we get on, you know, like the more entertaining, the more interesting. Like this will probably be one of our best videos, just because it's such a interesting topic. But like once you get more better people on, you get more viewers. Then like the really interesting people, like business owners, we hope like eventually see it and they want to be like, oh, we should go on this,
right.
And then that'll really probably explode us.
Yeah,
and that's our goal, hopefully.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What's your monthly spending limit on the? Like, what do you spend a month?
Man.
Do you think?
I
don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I need to pay more attention to that because lately I've just been going off the walls.
It's an investment.
Yeah, it's an investment. No, I really don't have an actual limit, or I don't give myself a number. It's just kind of how I'm feeling. If a new set comes out, like just recently a new set comes out, I usually spend a little bit more money.
Mm-hmm. How much are the sets, like, for me and everybody else?
So what do you mean by that? Like just
I don't know what a set is.
Okay.
I have no
It's
idea.
like 10 packs, right?
Well, a set is like a new set of like new cards.
Okay.
Like new everything. Like
Okay.
just new not
like
new
the
Pokemon,
box,
but new
like
artworks, like a new artwork, like
okay.
new cards, new
Okay.
set. Actually, it's kind of hard to explain.
Okay,
but
you guys know the Pokemon boxes?
yeah,
Is that a set?
It could be any set. That's just a product.
Oh, okay. So you're not buying the boxes.
Box. Yeah, I buy the boxes.
Oh.
But, a set. I'm trying to
Look
think.
at me.
Like if you're
I
watching
should have did
TV
my education on it.
If you're
but then-
watching like I'm just American Horror Story, like each season's like a different story. It's a different set. Like
Okay,
it's all completely
gotcha.
different. It's like the same Pokemon in most sets, but different artworks and different cards
Right.
and stuff like that. So that's a different set. But a new set just comes out. When a new set comes out, people are more interested. Like, what's this new set got to offer? So that's when I tried to spend a little bit more money, get more of that new set, and show it off as early as I can, so people want to see the new set and that.
And are those new sets like expensive?
It's the same. It's
all
the same. It's like $4 something for a pack.
Oh.
And yeah, but if you buy like I like when a new set comes out, I buy what they call a booster box, which is 36 packs, and it's like the best bang for the buck.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can get it for like $100 for 36 packs, so you're getting a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Usually like the MSRP.
Do you like
is
rip them open as
145.
fast as you can?
I won't. Every time I get one, I'm like, I can't wait to rip this open. It's such a great feeling.
Have you ever tore a card up or a set of cards up by trying to rip it open so fast?
I haven't yet, no. But here the other day, like I bought some from Walmart and had them sitting on my table, and I think I took a nap or something, and my dog like jumped up on the table and grabbed one. And I didn't even like know about it, and then I woke up and I heard like rappers like.
Oh shit!
And I was like, "What the hell is that?" I walk in there and there's a pack just ripped open. Just
did you kill him?
I was pretty pissed. There wasn't anything good in the pack at least. But
Thank God.
I was
What if it
like,
would have been like a?
it was the same set that Umbreon comes out of. So
Oh,
I was
God.
like, please. I mean, it'd be a good video to do. Like my
Yeah.
dog destroyed the
This
600
card,
yeah.
this
That would be a
$500
good view.
card.
Yeah,
That'd
but-
probably go viral.
You should just give him packs and let him tear up one just
Yeah.
for the views.
Yeah, people do that shit. Like they'll like cut packs in half and like
And then open it?
Yeah, then open it and see what they cut up.
Mm-hmm. I ain't got the balls to do that.
Yeah, no. I was like, man, I've seen a lot of like expensive cards cut right in half.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
I guess they probably, those are the people that just got the money to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's.
Yeah. I'm never going to do that.
Yeah.
Hell no. You might as well just cut money straight now.
Right. Yeah, just cut your $4.
Yeah.
That's illegal. Do not do that. You can't do that.
No one has to know.
Yeah, as long as you're like posting your cutting bands on the internet, nobody's got to know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what the hell's the point of doing it?
You're right.
I think, yeah. Anyway, we just go off on a tangent.
I'm just informing them. I'm informing them that it's illegal.
You're a lawyer. We were looking at your channel the other day, and you have a ton of fucking channel views, almost 47,000.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Where did you see that?
On about.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were like, what the hell?
That's cool.
You have an affiliate code too?
Yeah. I reached out on Instagram to they're called VaultX. They make like you were saying, those little cases you put your cards in. They make binders. They do all that stuff. So I reached out, and they actually had like a form you filled out and sent it to them, and if they picked you, and they were able to like promote them on. I promote them on Instagram, as well as pretty much every channel or every video on my channel. I put a link in the description for people to use.
Yeah.
Do you get a kickback off of that, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Damn.
If you get 10% off if you use my code, and then I forgot how much you get off of that, but yeah, you get a little kickback. And
well, that's cool.
As soon as you get like up to $20, or I think it's like 20 pounds, because it's like a British company.
Yeah.
They'll send that to your PayPal, but you have to get up to 20 before they send it.
Yeah.
So every 20 you make, they'll send you $20.
Wow.
Yeah. So if, that would be awesome, actually. If like I guess you had a bigger following, like if you had a ton of subscribers, I mean that would that would you could make a ton of money off of that.
Yeah, I try not to jam it down everyone's throat. Like I don't want to be that guy, because I mean, use my code if you want. If not, I don't care. I mean, it's a great product and it's cheap, but I promoted it maybe like on 3 videos or something. I've said something about it, but it's nice just to have if someone ever wants to support me a little bit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because you spent the cool thing about content is that I don't think people realize. I used to hate on people for making content, kind of, because I'm like, God, look at these idiots. Yeah. All they do is post stupid stuff. They make tons of money, and I'm like, they got to spend a lot of money editing and freaking
a lot of time.
If they aren't doing it themselves, then they have to spend money for people to do it, because ain't nobody gonna do it. Right. For free, and I don't know. It's hard to find the time to do all of this stuff, honestly.
How long does it take you to edit your videos?
I don't really do too much. I don't know how to do a lot. Yeah. So I can knock out editing in probably like an hour, maybe even a little less, depending on what the video is. And some videos it's taken me a lot longer if I've just had more time to do some fancier stuff, but I like to keep it basic because I don't know how to do a lot. So I'm still learning a lot, so hopefully that amps up here in the future. But
do you have to sync up the audio because you use 2 cameras?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I just do it on the video editor. I probably do it there's probably an easier way to do it, but I literally just
drag it until the lips match up.
Which is it's probably old school. I don't.
That's how I would do it too. That's the only way I really know how.
Yeah.
You could. Awesome. I mean, I've seen videos of people where they'll clap. They'll start the video with by clapping, so they can sync the audio up that way.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
But I don't know. I've never done it.
Yeah, I just. Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Yeah.
So that's how you use 2 different cameras.
Yeah,
and that's how you sync the. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I just have 2 different videos and throw them in the video editor and shrink one down and move it up to the side and.
You put a transition on it on the shrink down?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah. Huh.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Editing, I think it's kind of fun.
It is fun.
But it does take a long time.
It does. It could be a pain in the ass. Like if you can, I've edited a few videos and have it almost done, and then my computer will shut down or the program will shut down, and I'm just like, you son of a.
Yeah.
And I'll pull it back up and have to do it all again. Yeah. That's happened to me many times, but.
God.
It's not bad though. I like it. I like doing it.
I'm gonna have to look into Canva for thumbnails.
Yeah.
I mean, I like how I do it now, but if there's an easier way, why not?
Yeah, it's super easy.
How's Canva different?
With mine, they have like preset, like you tell them what you're going to use it for, and they'll make it fit the dimensions you need.
Yeah, like you can do like the top of the YouTube thing. They have that, and they'll have like the preset size for that. They'll have Instagram pictures, Instagram videos. They have everything. TikToks, Reels.
Wow.
You just type it in, and it'll pop up, and it'll upload your pictures or whatever else, and throw it in there. And you can do all the text and stuff in there too. Arrows and all that stuff's all in there. So yeah. They have like emojis and pictures and stuff you can
like preset that you can use.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You got to buy them with Photoshop.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Unless I find a picture of that and then just edit that out and put it on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I'll look into that.
You could do a lot of it on there for free, but there's some like if you do like pay for it monthly or get the pro package or whatever, like I said, I think it's only like $10 a month or something, maybe even a little bit less.
Yeah.
But you can get like fancier pictures. They have backgrounds. They have like preset little videos if you want to like start your reel with like a video of like the mountains or something. They have that on there,
really?
So you could throw that in there. A bunch of different stuff.
Huh. So like these on your thumbnails, like the pictures of the card boxes. Did you take that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Because you knew that you were going to use that for the thumbnail.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh. There's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to plan it out.
It's a whole thing. Every video, like the first thing I always think of is like, what's going to be the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Like, even before I make the video.
That's what they say to do.
I got to make a thumbnail that's going to be something that'll pop out.
Yeah.
And something somebody will want to click on, and then I base that off the video or try to make the video follow that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that clickbait crap.
Yeah.
That makes me so annoyed. I will block you.
I clickbait sometimes.
I've clickbaited a few times too, but it's all part of it.
I do not want to be that person. I want you to be like, oh, okay. Because if you click on it and you're going down a rabbit hole, you're going to start skipping. And then you're going to be like, all right, they're never going to tell me.
Well, I clickbaited our link the other day on Wednesday. I posted our link to our video, and I changed the text of the link to Nick's Secret OnlyFans. And then on the next slide, I was like, fuck, sorry, wrong link, guys. And then maybe that'll...
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. That's funny.
I'll clickbait here and there.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it here and there.
It's not.
I want to do it all the time.
It's not bad to do.
I mean, obviously, it's not going to take you to my OnlyFans, and I'm promoting my YouTube channel. Obviously, it's not going to take you to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They're like,
no one will find that.
Yeah.
But you do other things too. You fish all the time.
Yeah. Big fisherman. Not to go back to this, but I did make a video where I fished and like try to interpret, put that into like a Pokemon video.
Oh yeah, like implement.
Intertwine.
Implement. That's what the word is. Happy Dad's hitting me a little early. But yeah, I did like a fishing video and kind of did like a Pokemon challenge with that. That was really fun to make. But yeah, I'm a big fisherman. I like doing that a lot.
What's the biggest fish you've caught?
The biggest fish is probably I caught like a Warsaw grouper that was probably like 35 pounds, 40 pounds. Yeah, deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
How was that pulling that in? Because I know they freaking.
Oh my gosh.
How long did it take?
Do you imagine catching?
I felt like it took forever because like not just the fish being like all the fish in the ocean, like it sounds stupid to say, but constantly swimming and constantly fighting the current and whatever else. So they're strong as hell, every one of them. Mm-hmm. You catch like a little bluegill or something like a bluegill, and it just fights for.
Feels like you're pulling in like a shark.
Yeah, but yeah, and on top of that, you're fishing with like a 20-pound rod and reel, and you got a weight on there that's like a pound.
Really?
A pound weight because you're fishing like 300 feet deep too. So you're reeling this fish in 300 feet deep below you. The boat's doing this the whole time, so you're trying to like lean against the side. Your knees are all rubbed raw because you're like leaning against there. Then you're holding this big ass rod and trying to pull this fish in and puking if you're seasick. Like it's a great experience, but it's a lot of fun.
It sounds chaotic.
Yeah, it's fun though. But yeah, it is you come back sore as hell after that.
Yeah,
I don't work out, but man, That's a great workout.
I've never been, but I want to go so bad.
Can you imagine like them people that pull up them massive Goliath groupers?
Oh my God!
I'm like, how strong do you have to be for your spine not to? Just
they have like
snap?
3 guys like holding the rod.
Yeah.
Like,
I hooked onto something huge this last. What was it 2 years ago? We went. I didn't catch anything. I caught a grouper that was probably about 20 pounds, but I hooked into something that was just massive because I was like. I was using every bit of my muscle. I was leaned all the way back, like holding it in, and it was just pulling down. And I was trying to reel, and they're pulling so hard that you're like you're using all your strength to keep the rod up, and then you're trying to reel too, and it's oh my God. And I think a shark ate it because then it just popped off like that.
Oh my
and
God.
The captain was like, big grouper, and it didn't. I was not going to get it in unless somebody helped me.
That's exciting,
but
that's fun.
It's nuts.
So when you know about this, when you go deep sea fishing, the freaking dolphins. You ever have the interaction with dolphins where they come and steal your fish?
I never have, but they say like the captain will be like, "Dolphins are here. We're not going to get fish here." Like they'll say that.
Well, we went red snapper season. We went on the commercial fishing part of it.
Yeah.
And so we went on this boat, and there was probably like 20 people, and you're like, maybe right next to somebody, and you're just dropping straight down. It's not really fishing, but it's cheaper to go that way.
Yeah.
And so you get tangled up and everything.
Oh,
I mean,
everybody
tangled this big, and then like the deckhands, they're so quick at undoing it.
I was about to say.
I'm like, dude, they can untangle like the worst knot that would take me like an hour and a half, or make me just cut it off. They can untangle it, and instead of like putting new hooks on it, they can untangle it in like a minute.
Yeah.
So you're not mad. You're just like, whatever. But we went during red snapper season, and you had to freaking reel these things in because these dolphins would just pop up out of nowhere.
Really?
And they would take your snapper or whatever you had.
Yeah.
Because there was like 50 people freaking fishing. There was like 50 lines out.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I would love to pay to go on like a private one with like 2 or 3 people. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. You got to do like a 10 or 12 hour trip, which just sounds like a lot, but time flies by when you go out there. But
because you're driving.
Yeah, you do
half of it.
Right, you do the long one so you could go out there in deeper water and catch bigger fish.
You ever seen any sharks out there?
I haven't seen one out there.
I would love to see a whale.
Me too.
Like a humpback whale.
Yeah,
I would
that'd be
love
cool.
to see a whale.
We've had a lot of fish eaten by sharks, but I've never actually haven't seen one come up by the boat or anything.
Yeah.
Seen sea turtles and dolphins, but I don't think we've seen a shark out there.
Would you go on one of them trips where they like throw the chum out and like actually get the sharks to come up?
Yeah.
Would you go on that? I want to go on that. That'd be so fun.
That would be cool. Not in the cage, right?
Huh?
No.
Hell no. I ain't getting in the cage.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the water.
Would you ever
Also,
go?
I'm not getting out in the middle of the ocean. We don't know what's in the damn ocean.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that something couldn't come up there, grab me, that looks maybe like a human fish that is like the size of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't doing it.
Yeah.
My imagination's too.
I get about
out there.
about titty deep in the water in the
I'm
ocean.
good
That's
there.
about as far as I'll go.
Yeah.
Dude, one day I was sitting. We went to Panama City Beach, and I'm sitting here like I'm like, ew, what are all these like? It looked like bags, and then it also looked like condoms. And I'm like, gross. And I'm like picking them up and I'm throwing them. I'm like, get away from me. And they're all over the place. And I'm like, oh my God, they're jellyfish. And I picked one up and I'm like, and I like ran out of the water. I ran out of the water, and Shelby's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're in a nest of jellyfish. And I'm like just trying to stomp against the water.
Dang.
I couldn't do it.
That's crazy. I went to Gulf Shores one time, and this guy was out there fishing. Like, he was standing like waist deep, just fishing, and he's catching like these baby white sharks. I'm like, okay, that's cool. He's like, you want to try it? I was like, sure. I tossed it out there. Sure enough, caught one. He's like, oh, you got a bite. Pull it. So I pulled it in, reeled in like a little baby white shark.
That's cool.
And then hand him the reel back, and we're just standing there, and this kid just next to me starts screaming, like pointing down in the water. And I look between. I'm like standing from me to Drake, and this fucking fish about this long just swims right between us. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's the big shark.
I don't know if it was a shark or what, but I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That thing was, I don't know. I think it was a shark, but I don't know.
I don't know why they're making
Probably
laugh so
was.
much.
It was like this fucking big. And I don't do that shit.
Oh my god.
It's a scary place.
It is. It's weird.
Also, like, I can't. I just don't. I don't want to go. Well, the last time we went, I don't. Were you with us that one time we paid to get into that state park and went?
I don't know.
And then
I've never gone fishing before.
then people were freaking. There was like rocks, okay, about 30 yards out. There was like these rock dikes, and then right on the other side of them, these people are fishing, right, in boats, and like they're catching bull sharks and shit, and like I'm just trying to swim, okay, and they paid the same amount of money to bring their boat in and freaking fish right there, and like in the Bay Area, and I'm like, dude, I'm getting out. I'm just not going to enjoy it. Yeah. And it was probably the clearest I'd ever seen the ocean, and I couldn't swim there just because there were sharks like literally like 30 feet away, and they were coming up to the beach, and they were like catching all the small little fish. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to be out there in there.
No, there's no reason to be. I can sit right up here on the sand. I can sit right up here in the sand and enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Drink. You got to be out there and deal with that. Yeah.
That's like high risk, low reward.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey guys, we just caught a bull shark, just letting you know. I'm like, go out farther.
Yeah.
You're in a boat. Why are you right next to me?
Yeah.
So annoying.
On the 4th episode, I think it was, we were looking through topics to talk about, and we went on 101 topics to talk about on a podcast, and one of the things me and Drake found was paranormal.
Oh,
and we've got a pretty good paranormal story to talk about.
Yeah.
Nick doesn't. I really wish like Nick, Shelby, and Lexi we would have seen it that night.
Well,
I wish everybody would have seen it.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it either.
You didn't see it?
No, I was looking into the kitchen.
But why were you crying?
I don't know. Might have something to do with the beer. Might have something to do with everybody else tearing up a little. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I just remember, okay, so we were sitting out there on the porch, and we're just getting drunk. Like,
well, lay the foundation. We were at this cabin.
Yeah, old ass cabin.
Yeah.
It's built in like the 1800s.
Yeah, big ass banquet hall like thing on the front of it. It was pretty cheap, oddly enough, because that thing was huge.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was fucking haunted.
Yeah.
We were there for 4th of July weekend going to the river.
Yeah.
Where was that at? Leesburg? Not Leesburg.
It was close to Rolla.
Gasconade River is where or the river it was on. It's somewhere out there.
Close to the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're out there camping or whatnot, and we had already been out drinking all day.
Yeah.
Okay, drinking all day.
Tell your perspective, and I'll tell mine.
I had already taken a nap out on the creek.
Yeah.
At this point, and I just know we go back. We played cornhole in the screened-in porch, beer pong, all that, until like I don't know, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, then the girls go to bed, and wasn't too long after that, I think Nick laid down.
Yeah.
So me, you, Jack, Logan. Was there anybody else?
I think it was just
Dalton and Aubrey went to bed.
Dalton and Aubrey went to bed.
And you guys were sitting at the table in the living room?
No, it was us four. Logan
sitting out
was
on the porch first.
Yeah, we went out to the porch and we're like talking about stuff.
And I'm sleeping on the couch.
Stuff.
I'm sleeping
and
on the
then
couch
I'm
in the living room.
Somebody brings up ghosts. Okay,
Man,
somebody brings up ghosts, and we're like, weird stuff starts happening at 3 o'clock. You guys want to go inside and turn off all the lights?
I was like, 3 o'clock's the witching hour. Let's go try to find ghosts.
And I'm like, that ain't real. That ain't real.
Yeah.
And so we go inside. And I remember we passed like a bottle of Captain and Morgan around, and we're taking shots off of it. We go inside and we turn off all lights in the kitchen. in the hallway. I mean, it's just pitch black. There's nowhere around because we're in the middle of the freaking woods.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's nothing around. No lights. No extra lights around.
The only thing that was lit up was the pilot light on this old ass stove top. And it was like flickering. It was flickering and lighting up this like crazy looking kitchen that just looked like there was like a serial killer.
It's because they have old ass appliances. Yeah. Like they had a range. Not an oven, it was a range.
Yeah. And they had like all the pictures on the wall and shit too, like the old pictures. Like it was creepy.
Like newspapers from the owner of the house.
From 1920.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're sitting there looking at it, and I remember we turned off all the lights, and I think we said, well, if we don't see nothing by, 3:30, we'll quit watching. We'll run at like 3:15 or whatever. me and like I think it was Logan or Jack.
It was all three of you guys.
We were looking in the hallway, and we see this perfect blue ball, what you would call an orb, float through the hallway and go into a room where Lexi was at. And I'm like, like I'm screaming, dude. I'm like so terrified. I get up. We all turn the lights on. We're all freaking out at the same time. And you're like trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I was
and
not.
you were like, you were trying to figure out what's going on. And I like legitimately almost started crying. I'm like freaking out.
The thing that freaked me out was Logan. Like we were before you guys seen that, Logan was like, "This shit is not. I don't believe in this bullshit. This shit ain't real." And all of a sudden, Logan's like, "Oh my god!" So I was like, "Shit, he believes. He must have seen something."
So anyways, we turn the light on and we're all freaking out, and nobody says what they saw. We all just go, "Okay, on the count of 3, say what you saw. 1, 2, 3. A blue ball or blue orb or whatever." Yeah. And that's how we knew. Like nobody was shitting each other, you know. And then I remember like I'm going to get Shelby. I'm packing my crap. I'm leaving. I'm not staying here. Screw this. I ain't doing it. Yeah. And I was like ready to leave. Well, we're all yelling and everything. And I'm trying to wake Nick up. I'm waking Nick and Shelby up. And they're like, "Shut up. Go to bed. We don't want to hear it." And Shelby's like, "There wasn't no ghost. I'm going to go lay down with Lexi." Like, whatever. And I'm like, "Babe, there was a ghost, you know?" And she was like, and then Nick was like, "I'll let the ghost eat my ass or whatever."
I'll tell my perspective because it's kind of
crazy.
Hold on,
we're not done yet. So anyways, we're all so scared that was up and drinking. Shelby was laying down on this pull-out mattress. Well, she goes in the room that the orb went in, and we all slept on the freaking couch or on the pull-out.
Logan and Gary slept on the floor, on the hardwood floor, just because they didn't want to be like alone in a room.
Yeah.
Like,
so me and Jay are sleeping in this pull-out mattress, scared, and Nick's on the couch next to us sleeping because he said he didn't care. He's like, "I don't believe you guys. Y'all are assholes, whatever." And like 2 hours later, after I had finally fell asleep, I hear Nick.
Hold on, I'll tell.
Okay.
So I'm laying on the couch while you guys are all talking about ghosts and shit, and I'm like, I'm in a pissy mood because I've been drinking all day and everybody's being loud. I just want to go to bed, and I'm ignoring you guys, trying to sleep. I'm getting pissed off because Drake's loud, and I'm like, "Fuck, can you just shut the fuck up?" And finally doze off, and next thing I know, I wake up because everybody starts yelling at one time, and you guys were talking about ghosts this whole time. I'm like, "Oh fuck," I believe them because they all like definitely saw something together. Like they all started freaking out at the exact same time, and
Jay was crying. That's how you knew it was real. Jay was freaking crying.
I was crying. I still don't.
I was like, "Jay, are you okay?" And he's just like so drunk. He's like you know, he's just like he's like you can tell he was seriously scared.
Yeah, I was scared, man.
I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like they saw something, but I didn't see it. So why do I give a fuck? And Drake's mad that Drake doesn't understand why I'm like okay with it. He's like, Nick just doesn't give a fuck that we just saw a fucking ghost.
Yeah,
I'm
he's literally talking shit to this ghost. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nick, don't do that, please.
I'm like,
you're gonna piss him off, please.
I'm like, you're like, Nick, do you not even care that we just saw a ghost? I'm like, what am I gonna do? Let it eat my ass? And
I'm literally like, Nick, seriously, dude, don't say that. If you do what I just saw, you wouldn't have said that.
I should have never said that because I doze back off when you guys all calm down and go to bed. And then, oh my god, dude, every time I tell this story, I feel it on my back. It's weird. So I'm laying on the couch and I'm facing the back of the couch, and there's a screened-in area behind us, through the window, and I'm facing the back of the couch, laying down on my side. And I wake up. I'm like, that's weird. I just woke up out of a dead sleep, and I'm like, I can see the sun's starting to rise. It's probably 4 a.m. And next thing I know, I feel like somebody's standing behind me and just pushes their hand down into the couch right behind my neck. And I'm like, or no, right behind my lower back. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just roll over and see what the hell it is. Maybe there's somebody behind me. And I'm like, wait, I can't fucking move. I'm like, oh shit. And then my ears start ringing, there's something behind you.
Yeah.
And then it lifts up, and then it gets higher up on my back. And I'm like, oh fuck, there's something coming. Like there's something like behind me, and I can't move. I have never had sleep paralysis in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like trying to fucking move. I'm getting pissed off. I'm like,
yeah.
And then it lifts up and goes behind my neck now, and my ears are ringing off. Like that's loud, like screaming in my ear. And I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
I take a deep breath. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking shove myself off this couch, roll backwards into the floor, and I'm gonna just attack whatever the fuck's behind me. And I take a breath. I can't yell. I can't do shit. And then eventually, I'm just like, I just shove myself off the couch, and I get up and I look around. There's nothing in the room. You guys are sleeping. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I get back on the couch. I'm like, drink. And you're like, what? And I'm like, we're getting the fuck out of here. We're leaving right fucking now. And I'm like, I am not staying here. And you're like, dude, it's fine. It's like 6 a.m. We'll leave in 2 hours. I'm like, no, dude, there was something fucking behind me. And
he's like standing up on the couch, like with his feet, and he's like got his back against the wall, like freaking out. He's like, dude, we gotta go. And I'm like, dude, chill out. Like I just woken up after I finally fell asleep, hungover. And I'm like, shut up. You know, he's like, move over. Can I sleep in
dude,
that bed?
I literally got in the fucking on the pull-out bed with you and Trey.
Yeah, he's like, move over. Can I get in that bed, please?
Dude,
just move over.
I completely felt like something was in that room, and it's so funny because I think that he was taking me up on my offer to eat my ass.
Well, what was annoying? What was annoying was we woke up. Remember waking up like a few hours after that, and the TV was playing "What's Poppin'" by Jack Harlow, like loud, like massively loud.
I swear that I looked over at that TV and it turned on when I looked at it.
Dude, it was off whenever I woke up.
Yeah. Why was it playing Jack Harlow?
I seen it play. It was playing Ridiculousness whenever I seen it.
I'm like, but it was like somebody had turned the volume all the way up.
Yeah,
and it's like playing that song, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up.
You're like, brand new whip just hopped in. You just start fucking
gets up, starts dancing.
I didn't touch the TV. But it was off when I fell asleep on the pull-out couch with you guys.
That was honestly the most terrifying thing I've ever said or seen. I don't know. I've definitely seen a ghost, that's for sure.
That was creepy.
That was terrible.
I've never had that experience before, and I've never had it since.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna. I ain't staying up at 3 a.m. to look for it again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You would never go back there to that resort?
No. Jay's like, good. No, I won't invite him.
Yeah, I want to go back, kind of.
I wouldn't mind going back.
Well, I don't know. It's like I heard. Okay, like the ghost people out there. I've heard if you go in and you're nice to them, you know, you're not saying negative things, they won't bring negative energy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe would I go back? Maybe.
I fucked it all up for all of us.
Yeah. Just you, I guess.
Yeah. You'd be pissed off. You woke up, there was a frying pan thrown at you in the middle of the night.
One of those heavy cast iron skillets, like from the 1900s.
Right.
Because that's all they had in there.
Yeah.
Nothing. I think that whole house was haunted because remember we couldn't get the freaking fire, like the smoke alarms off,
and there was
when they went off,
and
it took like an hour. I was sitting there fanning them.
Oh yeah,
you know, and I'm like, and looking back now, that's probably why they wouldn't go off.
And there was one room we couldn't get into. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the one at the very end of the hall.
Yeah, it led to the kitchen too.
Yeah. That
was locked, and like we could not get
it. Went outside. It went outside to the basement. That was like a dungeon. Remember?
It was like in the kitchen.
Yeah, because when you walked around the back on the outside, there was like a cellar type.
I know.
door.
We went down in there. That's a different room that we're talking about.
Yeah,
it's a different
room.
The
other one was different. It was between so the hallway went this way, and the kitchen was right here. This door went like between the kitchen and that hallway. Like there was something in between there.
Yeah. Like it led the kitchen to like that last room on the left.
Dude's probably buried in that house.
It's weird.
Jack did the fire extinguisher. He let that thing loose, and we're like, maybe we'll see footprints. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, that's why he did it.
That was a complete shit show. Is that why he did that? I thought he just did it to be fun.
I think that's why he did do it. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna catch this ghost."
Yeah.
Sets a fire extinguisher off in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then everybody.
That was fun.
We had to get out of there. We're like, hey, we'll just tell them we caused a fire and we had to use a fire extinguisher because we don't know how to clean this up.
We don't know how to use that 1900s fucking oven.
Yeah.
That was funny, dude. We were just like hellions. Jack's pulling the fire extinguisher in the kitchen all over the fucking floor.
I was dancing up on the table.
I remember when he did that and Lexi was like, idiot.
Yeah.
She was so pissed. She was like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah.
So we were drinking.
She looks at him. She goes, "Why would you do that?"
You guys were drinking whiskey and chasing it with maple syrup.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Actually,
Remember
wasn't
I made that spicy, my sweet and spicy biscuits and gravy.
Those were good.
It was pretty
fire. Good. Shelby was telling somebody about it at the bar the other night, and they were like, "What's he use packets to make his gravy?" And she's like, "No, he makes it from scratch." And they're like, "That's just weird. I don't." And I'm like, "It's fire."
Yeah,
Like,
it was really good. I like cooking on that big ass like flat top.
Dude,
Dude,
I would have loved to have.
It looked
that
like a lunch staff working like in an actual kitchen at a restaurant.
Right,
like you had like 6 people in there all doing something different.
That was crazy. Saturday morning was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
We were all in there just flipping pancakes and stirring gravy and doing dishes and
Yeah.
doing everything. Like everyone was doing the job. It was like
It's like we all took Adderall.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
we're all in our own zone. Like just
We all knew what we were there to do.
Everybody
Yeah.
was in a good mood.
yeah.
That was a fun time.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that night. That same night that we were talking about earlier is remember when we were sitting around the table and they started playing heavy metal music and we all just look over at Shelby and she's just freaking like drunk as hell.
She hates heavy metal too, but I have a video of like panning over and she's just headbanging. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, ew. She's like trash. Like her face don't even hold up right. It was like, that's how drunk she was.
That's
It
when
was
you're
just
feeling
like,
yourself.
like your whole face just starts drooping because you're just that drunk.
That was a good trip, all things considered.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't do that anymore. I can't drink like that anymore.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It's tough.
Can't. It's terrible. My anxiety. Oh, my anxiety. I can't.
That'll definitely be a trip that'll be talked about like forever.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially if we can remember it. You know what I thought we should do? Is, this is serious. I think we should get like a whole bunch of GoPros, right? Everybody gets one GoPro. And then we'll put a memory card in it and we'll set it up in each room when we go somewhere like on a weekend like that.
That'd be cool.
And then we'll have one that we take with us like on the float. Like we'll have 2 on the float or something.
that would be, yeah.
And then, that way when at the end of it, when we're like, what happened? We can go back and just like have hours of footage.
It's like that TikTok I made of the last float trip that I went on
That
with
was
you guys.
sick, yeah.
The dude's breathing fire. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What was his name?
He like
Austin or
runs a
something like that?
carnival. Like that's
Austin
his
does
career.
sound familiar.
He like runs a carnival. That's
Dude,
He
he's
did.
like
He
the head
worked
of a
at
carnival.
one.
Did he even stay there? I think he just came there at night, set up, and then left.
Set up a big ass like glow in the dark beer pong table.
Yeah.
Like
His
a
lights.
a bunch of lights.
Was he paying you like?
Gave out
Did you have to
disco
pay to
dick
get in there?
sticks.
It was a campsite.
No, yeah, it was just
We
we
just
just walked
walked
up.
Oh,
We're like, we got a few beers on us. We're like, you guys want to go check out the rave over there? Like, yeah, let's go. Walked over there and they were pretty cool.
Yeah,
Gave us glow sticks and like the lights enhanced your buzz.
they did. We're spinning around and shit.
Jay's dancing and shit.
He's playing good music too.
Yeah.
it was cool.
Stands on top of his BMW and spits flames. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Couple
Good
baddies
times.
hanging out over there.
Yeah, I heard a few.
I have no idea where to go from here.
That's funny.
Oh man, we've had some good floats though. That float trip was good.
I feel like you guys just know how to do it.
Yeah.
Get like
I hated I
don't-
hated the last float trip. I will
You
never.
didn't like that?
Not the end of it.
Why?
Well, because I was hot in the tent.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
just
Okay.
The weather was.
And then I was getting yelled at. Like, I was about to die.
Who
You
was
guys
yelling?
have no
They
idea.
were trying to move your car or whatever.
Yeah, remember when I was trying to sleep in my car and you guys were like, turn the lights off?
yeah.
And I'm like,
because your fucking brights were on.
they wouldn't turn off. It was just the outer light. It wasn't even the headlights. It was the outer light that was on. And I'm sitting in there. Okay, I stayed up all night after you guys made me get out of the car. I stayed up all night, like just dying, sweating, and I'm like, I literally remember going outside where we were playing cards underneath that canopy that we had set up,
Yeah.
and grabbing ice out of the cooler and just putting it on my like
It
bare
was.
stomach putting it on my wrist because I thought I was having a heat stroke. I'm like, I'm dying. Like I'm literally dying and nobody cares.
Yeah, that was probably the hottest day I think.
Yeah,
of the
that
summer.
was miserable. I had to sit in my truck for a minute.
I was like, they're all gonna wake up. They're all gonna wake up and they're gonna know that like I'm gonna be dead. Like they're gonna be like, what happened?
You look like a raisin.
And I just remembered, I'm like, I cannot wait till it's daylight. I am waking everybody up. Like as soon as that light comes out.
Yeah.
I remember as soon as it did come out because I went and pissed and I came back and I'm like, get up, everybody, get up! I want to get out of here. I can't stand it.
It was about the storm too.
Yeah, we literally got our tent set up.
Yeah.
We left and then before we even got out of the campsite, I think it started raining.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Sucks setting up the tent. We couldn't figure that shit out.
Yeah,
until we got a
pain in the ass.
We need to get one of those ones that just like the 60-second ones.
Yeah, you gotta figure out your mattress.
I think Dylan had that, didn't he? The one he just like pulled this thing and it just sets up and he goes, goes over, sits down, starts drinking a beer. That's the kind of tent we need.
Yeah, that's fun. We've had some good fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
The funnest time I think was when you had your RV.
Wapapella.
Yeah,
that was a great trip.
What'd you do with that thing? Did you get rid of it?
Yeah, I sold it to my cousin. Yeah,
should have
kept it. I think it was so nice.
Yeah,
should have kept it.
Had AC.
That was the big thing, the AC.
And it slept like all 11 of us or 12
White's
of us.
big ass.
So I ended up getting another one. I want a little bit more room inside, though, like a table everyone can actually sit at.
Yeah, if you're gonna invite White, you better. God, that's all I remember is trying to like sleep on the little layout right behind him, and his feet are like on top of my chest. But he's like all the way to the back of the bed, and everybody else is like normal size, But his feet. They're just like laying on top of my chest, and I'm like, and I hate feet already, and I'm just like, I can't do this.
And in his sleep, he just starts rubbing his feet on your chest.
I was so pissed off.
Dude, that would sleep a ton of people because it had like the little thing on the side too where I slept. I'm like,
oh my God, we had like 8 or 9 people on that thing.
Yeah,
and it was the coldest. It was the coldest I've ever been while sleeping. I mean, it was awesome. The AC cranked out.
It did.
Remember when we had all them cans off? We were sitting outside of the camper. We had a fire. We had all them cans off, and then we had the candles that were supposed to be mosquito proof. Yeah. And we're just still getting murdered.
That's Wapapella, man.
I'm literally like, I look at you guys, and I'm like, are you sure this doesn't attract them? Like, 'cause it's like we're spraying sugar water. I'm like, look, I sprayed a whole bunch, just like a big glob, like right here on my arm. And I'll be damned if one landed right there. It's like just started
slurping it up.
And I'm like, what is wrong with
They were the
these
size
things?
of birds.
Yeah.
They were huge.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Yeah, that was a good time too.
Yeah. It kind of pissed me off. They're going to that beach and they're like, you can't drink on this beach.
Yeah.
I was like, who goes to like?
Why would we come here then?
Yeah. What's wrong with us sitting here sipping on a beer under a canopy? And
the cops walking by. We're all just like holding our beers, like they're just rotating as he's walking by.
He was chill though. I guess he was like, don't pour them out or don't get rid of them, but
don't finish
that.
children.
Finish the one you're drinking and don't drink another.
We're like, okay,
yeah. We're like, all right,
noted.
Oops. I got another open.
I
better finish this one.
Actually cracked it open. Oops.
Yeah. That was a good time.
You know where we all need to go is Nashville.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
They're wanting to go for New Year's.
Well, hopefully Shelby.
That'd be great.
Hopefully Shelby gets a different job by then. That way we can go because I want to go
to Nashville for New Year's.
Well, I want to go somewhere for New Year's. I don't want to be here for New Year's.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be my New Year. My New Year got screwed up. Got hurt. I had to go and work comp.
Yeah, we should go.
Just had surgery. Got 6 months of recovery. I think New Year's would probably be when I can actually use my arm again. So yeah.
Go to Old Red. Have you ever been there?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It's
like
Blake Shelton's bar.
Yeah.
I've been to just about every one of them.
That'll probably be the only one I go back to. It was so fun there.
Yeah, it was.
Kid Rock's bar was.
Jason Aldean's was about to fall down.
Yeah.
We were freaking out there dancing, and I started stomping, and the whole floor was just shaking like this.
No
I'm
way.
like, dude.
Yeah. Everybody's like jumping up and down, like you just feel it, like
Yeah, like at a rave. Like at a rave, and the whole floor is just buckling. I'm like, dude.
This thing's about to collapse.
There's so
and the VIP
people.
were underneath, so you would have just killed all them.
You
know?
What, were they really in the basement?
Yeah, remember that one door or stairways, and there was a security guy there?
Yeah.
And you had to go down the stairs to get underneath to it?
Yeah, we should go to Nashville for New Year's. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. There's so many people there. It's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
It's crazy how many people are in them bars.
It was packed.
I get anxiety going to big events like that, like Mardi Gras. Everybody always talks about there being a terrorist attack on New Year's. Like when the ball drops, it's going to be a bomb, actually.
Yeah.
You know, that freaks me out. Or anytime I go to like a baseball game. You ever get paranoid going to a freaking baseball game?
I've never been to a baseball game.
What?
Not like a professional baseball game.
Really?
Yeah.
Like never a Cardinals game?
Never.
I've been to one.
Really?
Never been.
I gotta get you guys to a baseball game.
They're gonna lose if I go.
Huh?
They're gonna lose if I go.
Yeah. Bad luck.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They lose every time I go too. Pisses me off.
If I go, I want to get like the whole like the window area, like the VIP where they bring you drinks and shit. That'd be fun.
That'd
Party
be
in
well
there.
worth it.
Yeah, it's like $200, I think.
But beers are how much? Like $10 a piece.
Yeah.
Well, there, you could sit in the green seats right behind the home plates, or right behind the home plate, and the green seats it's like $150, but it's all you can eat, all you can drink.
That's the way
all
to
day.
do it.
So.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna spend $100 regardless. You're gonna. That's what we spent the last time we went. It was like $100 a person. It was stupid. And we only had $7 tickets, but food was expensive. A beer was expensive. It's like $9 for a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
So on the $200 seats, are those you get free alcohol
Yeah.
and free food?
Yeah, but it's outside in the direct heat. So that what you'd probably want to do is go to like a nice night game, one that starts at like 6:15.
Well, they've got those like glassed in areas, right?
Yeah,
it's like a bar.
Yeah, but you can't really see. I know you can't really see the field like from up there.
Well,
you could probably see the field, but like those seats that I'm talking about, like the people are like right there. You know what I mean? They're literally batting and everything. Like
we should tailgate a Chiefs game and a SEMO game too. I've never been to a football game.
I've never been to a tailgate.
One Chiefs game.
Really?
It was pretty cool.
I've never done a tailgate. Ever. I would love to go to a tailgate. Cook some bratwurst.
When it's nice out, like fall, not super hot. Hell yeah!
You guys need to go to a Blues game. Have you went to a Blues game?
Never been.
Dude, you're missing out.
either.
A freaking Blues game is the funnest time ever. I mean,
I would just go for the fights.
Huh?
That's all I want to see.
Yeah.
The last time we went, I think they dropped the puck. Got it hit down to the other end, and these dudes start taking off their gloves, and they don't even go down there. They just, I mean, like the first 15 seconds into the freaking, they just start fighting. I'm like, hell yeah! and then it was like another 3 fights that game. I mean, there's a lot of fights.
Don't you hate when you go to the fights and a hockey game breaks out?
What the hell are they doing?
They're
just passing this puck around. What is this?
What is this kind of? Oh, it's kind of fun. Were you saying your sister what?
Oh, she's like a huge Chiefs fan, and she gets like season tickets every time. She's tailgated in like 12 inches of snow, like blizzards, and she's out there
Kansas
tailgating.
City?
Yeah, she lives in Kansas City.
How much are season tickets? I've wondered.
I don't know.
I bet they're expensive.
Maybe.
Well, they might not be if you get them
like $500.
I'm not sure really. Yeah, I'd say
Probably
probably
worth it.
500. Yeah, if she goes to every home game, every one of them.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I bet it's just the atmosphere is crazy at a Chiefs game in Kansas City.
Nuts. It was nuts when I went there. I had no idea what to expect though, so it was all like a brand new experience for me. But yeah, it was crazy.
Kind of like Mardi Gras on steroids almost.
Yeah.
So what? Can you bring like your own beer and own food into the tailgate?
Yeah, tailgate's out in the park. Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want out there.
That's crazy. I'd probably just get sauced up there. That way I wouldn't have to pay for it in there.
Yeah.
Just being there trying to
get lost, trying to get into the stadium.
Trying to watch the ball. You're just like...
You're just drinking water. Just like trying to sober up. Drink a Pedialyte.
I gotta drive home, man.
I got a 4-hour drive back home.
That was another thing. When I went to that game, I had a test the next day in Rolla. Like, it was when I was in college, and it was on a Sunday, obviously. So I was like, fuck, I got to drive back. I was drinking a little bit. I didn't drink a lot. But I was like, dude, I got like a 3-hour drive back home, and then I got to study for a test.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was terrible.
No one Drake's ass. He'd probably be sleeping in the stands after pre-gaming.
I ain't even got to drink a lot to go to sleep. I just get tired. One beer in, I'm like, you guys are ready to nap?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Anything we missed?
I don't know.
YouTube channel. Told the paranormal story. That's I love telling that story. It's
That's
do you want to?
such a good story.
Do you want to say your YouTube channel that way people know?
Yeah, it's just Jay's Pokestop. I could send you like the link or whatever.
I can copy it.
Yeah,
or whatever.
And then
I'll link it in the bio.
Yeah, and then we can.
And then what's your Instagram handle?
It's at Jays_Pokey_stop.
All right, we'll put that on the video too. So everybody go check out Jay. He's doing cool shit. He's about to get monetized on YouTube.
Hoping so.
How many subscribers do you need?
1,000.
No, like how many more do you need?
Oh, how many more do I need? Like 380 or something.
We might be able to get you our 50.
Hopefully, yeah. Everybody should. Yeah, I'll plug everything and put the links on everything.
We can make this a
Appreciate
reel.
that.
We can make this a reel and a YouTube short, and hopefully, our followers, go follow you.
Yeah, we'll put it in a story too, or on all of our stories.
Yeah, I'll make a video too for sure.
But
That would be dope.
yeah, we should do it again because I feel like there's.
Yeah, we have a lot of stories.
We got a million funny stories that we can tell.
Yeah, this is fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I like sitting around just bullshitting, and you always have this recorded and something you can always go back and listen to. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will find some entertainment with this.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, if you guys liked it, definitely leave a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Go follow Jay, and then we're probably going to have another episode soon because that was fun.
Yeah.
We got a lot of that was just like the top of the iceberg right there.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was
Yeah.
that was our best one probably. I hope this one blows up for sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching.